Hello, friends. How are you? Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I get everything on and I'm always forgetting something. There will always be something. There will always be something I forgot. I think I got everything. If you can hear me, say hi. Fingers crossed. Anyway, hi everyone. Good evening. It's Friday and it is time for another Friday night craft sesh. Um, these are little hour-long sessions in my studio where I just do something. I do something crafty. I'm trying to find a way to get myself into a ritual, a habit. Hi Emily. Thank you so much. So you can hear me, I'm guessing. Yeah, I want to get myself into some sort of a ritual. I need to make more, and especially right now when I'm back at work, right? Cuz I'm a teacher. I'm a high school art teacher. And this is the time now that I'm back at work where I start to, forget about my practices, all of these, because I'm busy. So the whole goal here is to find an opportunity, carve out this space for making, right? Tonight, I am going to be using this hour in a very productive way because I'm going to be packing Patreon packages, right? So I'm going to show you a little bit about what I make, right, for my patrons. Sorry, this is a little funky. It's cutting my head off. I'm going to show you what I make. I'll talk to you a little bit about Patreon. I always had I haven't had them in a long time, but when I first started my Patreon, I had a lot of questions about it, and people who ask me how to do it and what is it like, and there's people who don't really understand what the Patreon thing is. Hi, Liz. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to just kind of yap a little bit about that, talk a little bit about what we do, and, I don't know, show you what I'm making. So right now, let me switch over to the camera. Let's get started. Oh, by the way, I'm Erica. I'm an artist and educator, and I have a Patreon. Hi, Izzy. I have a Patreon called Flynn Craft House. It's basically a space where I, create I created a space where we really kind of just work on becoming developing a sketchbook practice. The whole goal is to reconnect with your creative life with a creative practice, especially if you were like me who, I had a child and I had a job and I was an artist when I was in college. I had my degree in art, and but I kind of forgot about that and I got busy with life, and that was the whole goal of Patreon, is trying to find a way to connect with other people who want to reconnect with their creativity. So that's what I do. So it's been changing, and it changes over time, and it has changed over time, and it will continue to change, I'm sure. Um, when I first started Patreon, I was only doing sketchbook drawing, right? So we were mostly just sketching. And today, look at me, I'm doing a craft session. So I love that. It just really goes to show that you change as human beings. We all change, and the spaces that we inhabit should reflect that as well, right? So let me give you a little bit of an idea of what I'm doing today. I kind of have a big mess here, so please forgive all of the, the chaos. You can't really see it. There's some chaos around me, but you really can't see it. You're so fortunate. So I'm making Patreon pen pal letters. So if you are one of my patrons, you know that the pen pal tier on my Patreon just means I'm gonna send you a letter, right? You get a lot of other rewards, but you get a physical letter in the mail. And excuse me, I'm gonna cough. That letter has different things every month, and every month they come up with a theme. And this month I made a little video about it. I was super excited about it because I'm grabbing these things I've already made, and I'm trying not to drop them. I was very excited because I felt like it was very cozy. The theme was mornings and morning, I was thinking about morning rituals, and I was thinking about breakfast. And so this packet, this mail package, is all like breakfast themed. So I did share this online, and I have a print, and I have a sticker sheet, and I have die cut stickers, and I have a letter for my patrons. And so I want to show you how I make some of these things. So right now I'm making these die cut stickers that I drew, and now they're becoming, I think they're like 3 inches. They're about 3 inches. They were only supposed to be 3 inches, and then yeah, they're actually exactly 3 inches, which is wild. Exact. So these are 3 inch die cut stickers. They are vinyl. They're printed on vinyl paper, but they're also laminated. So that's what I'm starting with today. I have a little bit of laminate, and I'm going to laminate these stickers, which we have talked about before. I remember there was you know, I got into a phase where I was very interested in learning how to use this Cricut. So we talked a lot about that. I made stickers with you guys, with my patrons. We made stickers together, and we make sticker sheets a lot. Like, that's my favorite thing right now, is making sticker sheets. And I'm very happy to say that I have heard and seen evidence that my patrons are trying it out and making stickers. I know Emily made some stickers, very cute, and Liz is like a sticker queen over there. So I mean, that's fantastic, right? It took me a really long time to figure out how to use the Cricut, you know, and it was sitting here, and I just felt like overwhelmed by the prospect of it. So I just feel like when you have like other people trying to figure it out too, it is really nice. It's nice to not have to be doing things on your own. So this laminate I'm trying out for the, you know, Liz, you know you are. This laminate I'm trying out for the first time. There are so many different kinds of laminate. I know, and Emily, you made some super cute ones too. What did you do with yours? I was going to tell you, like, let's do a swap. Let's do a, because you made the breakfast ones too. I made breakfast ones also. Oh, my goodness, with these. Hold on, I have to really focus when it's time to peel this back. There we go. Okay, so this is new laminate that I'm trying, and I will tell you, are any of you guys making stickers? Do you know how to do this? Like, do you have, like, favorite materials? Because I will tell you, I like this laminate a lot. It is easy to peel. Well, what you saw from me right now wouldn't suggest that, but it is a lot easier to peel than some of them. I feel like I love how, like, the weight of it, it's not too thick, it's not too thin. And then with all the laminates, all of them, I know I see people do this, but with all the laminates I have tried, it is always so hard to get the laminate on the stickers. I don't think I've ever showed my patrons how I do this. So this is kind of like a first. This is what I do. Let me just focus for a second. So I always I just unfold a piece of this. Like, here's the problem for me, or here's the thing I'm concerned about. When I put laminate on top of these black marks here, my Cricut it can't do it. Yeah, my Cricut is no good. She cannot read shiny paper, the black marks on shiny paper, and she cannot read the black marks under clear laminate. So it's very important that my laminate not be it cannot go over these lines here, right? Even like yesterday I made some, and I made like 2 sheets. They were great, perfect. Then I made a third one, and suddenly she couldn't read the lines. So we're going to see what happens today, but I have a few hacks for that in case you're also experiencing that. One more cough. Hold on. There we go. Sorry. Let me see the chat. So Emily says it was your first time making your own stickers and sticker sheets. Emily, I'm so proud of you. You know how long it took me? That Cricut was collecting dust, and I was just like scared of it. Like, literally, like, I had tried it so many times and nothing worked, and so I was very frustrated, and I was just giving up, you know? Can you just draw over them with a Sharpie? You know what? I tried that, Liz, and that didn't work for me, but let me tell you what did work for me. Black crayon, wax crayon. I mean, make it make sense. Do you know why? Because I can't figure that out. I'm like, why does this black crayon work and not a black pen, right? Okay, so once I have this, and I always try to like line it up so I make sure it's not gonna be touching the marks here. Mine looks like it might touch, so we're gonna try to be real careful here. And then this is something that I haven't been able to do. I have this little like squeegee thingy that I got, and I just place it at the base here, and I lift it up right here, and I hold the mat down with my hand, and I can just slide it like this. And I've seen people do this on TikTok and such, but that has never worked for me until I got this laminate. I wish I could tell you off the top of my head which kind of laminate that was. I don't remember. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't remember what kind of laminate that is, but I will find it and I will share a link. I'll make you guys like a whole like shopping list if you want. So if you wanted to get it, you could get it, right? Now you don't have to, of course, right? But if you wanted to, you could find it, right? So what I just did here is I just added that layer of, and I think that this one is considered to be like matte. It's not glossy, but it does add a little protective layer to it. Let's see. Can you just draw? Okay, I watched a lot of YouTube and Pinterest. Yeah, I feel like that's what I watched a lot of TikToks, but I always felt like there were like things that, my whole thing with Cricut is that I feel like it's not consistent. Like something might work perfectly for you and then it doesn't work for me. And there's no like way to know that it's just my Cricut who's like finicky or something like that. You want to use another photo of yours? You got holographic laminate. Woo! Yeah, I have some like really pretty laminate too. But I'm trying to keep everything if I could, I'd just use a different one every time. That would be so cute. But yes, I like the one that is like tiny little like stars that really small, and it's like just really shimmery. It's really cute. Okay, the other thing I want to tell you is that my Cricut mat is kind of like not that sticky anymore, so I have to tape it down. Now I have heard that you can just put these in the dish sink and just wash them with they said just to like rinse it with water and it'll get sticky again. And I did do that one time, but I haven't done it in a while, so I'm a little, my mats are a little bit not sticky, and I'm gonna have some other mats and they're all not sticky. So I'm basically taping everything down, and this is really important because if your paper gets unstuck from the mat at some point during the cutting process, this is only my own experience, I will tell you, it'll start cutting, and then if it like gets unstuck, the paper will move. And then if it gets jammed in the Cricut, that's never good. It's very hard to remove. There's no like abort mission button on Cricut. Like I'll be like, stop, and all you can do is stop it, and it won't like push it back out. You have to like literally physically pull it out, and it's not fun. Emily says, I'm curious if there is like clear vinyl sticker. Yeah, there is clear vinyl sticker. You can get that one, and you can print on it too. I've seen you can use Windex on them. Oh, that would be a really nice hack if that does work. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to try it then. I mean, if you're saying that it's true, sorry, I'm over here like putting things on the Cricut. If you say so, Liz, I will do what you tell me to do. Like, you know a lot. You're going to hear a little bit of racket in the background because that is my Cricut. I know. Windex, huh? Interesting. Okay, here's another one. I just printed these out already. I also found a paper that I really like. So I don't know if you guys have found a paper that you really like. So I'd be happy to share that with you guys also because, the paper also makes a big difference. And I just think from now on, I think the thing that I'm going to have to do is just face facts that I cannot buy glossy paper, which is what I used at the beginning. But again, my Cricut doesn't like to read it if it's glossy. So I'm just never going to do that again. The glossy paper just, thank you. Please DM me on Instagram. Thank you so much. The glossy paper, it just makes everything harder. I can't get it to cut. I mean, oh my gosh, the headaches I went through with that glossy paper. And then I was just like, okay, I'm not doing glossy paper. So now if I want it to be glossy, I have to add my own laminate to it. And that's going to be the best way. And it's probably the best way anyway because it will protect the sticker a little. So it will kind of like make it water resistant. I mean, it's already supposed to be water resistant, and I have tried this vinyl on, you know, I put it on a jar, and then I put the jar in the sink, and I like wet it and washed it and stuff like that, and it was pretty good. Um, but I think it just adds another layer of like protection, right? I mean, this is vinyl; it's not paper, and there were some stickers that I made for you guys in the past that were paper. Personally, I like a paper sticker. I didn't want a vinyl sticker because I just felt like, why am I going to make more plastic trash, right? But I felt like, you know, this is a way to make something that's like durable and long lasting. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know if it'll be like this forever, but you know, that's where we're at. Okay, let's see if this one fits. I don't think so. Look how skinny. So I could do a couple of things here. I could probably do this, but then I wouldn't be able to use those. Or I could cut it like this. So I can do like separate strips. But instead, I'm just going to try to cut another piece like this. So you get to watch that too. And I'll show you my laminate that I'm using. So this is the laminate I'm using. What is it? Look, let's check. See if I can find I think I stuck it in here. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I just wanted to try a few different versions and see which one I liked best. This is Buttercrafts. I don't remember that name when I bought it. Buttercrafts. I feel like I would remember that. Buttercrafts. I mean, Buttercrafts, okay. That's what it is, I guess. And I really like it. It's my new favorite laminate. Okay. So I need another piece, and I think I should try to get another piece that's the exact same size. So let me see if I can. I always have trouble cutting this again. I mean, I'm very like loosey-goosey about things, and you really just kind of need to be precise. Ooh. Look, our first batch is out. Let's see if it cut properly. So sometimes it doesn't, and I have to put it back in. Let's see, okay? This is what I always do. This is the test. I just kind of like bend it back, and if it releases like that, that's a good thing. There we go. There we go. Nice. I just don't want to have to do a lot of work to take this off. Those are perfect. Okay, so remember, Liz, we were talking about this. I did the the medium cardstock setting for the cut setting, and I did more. And this is a layer of laminate on top of the vinyl paper. So let's see. Let's see if I can find a video. You're gonna DM me. I'm going to send it, but it's also just Dawn dish soap. That's what I think I did. Yeah. So Windex, no? Windex is not an option? Because I thought, oh, that'd be so cool because you just spray. Okay. So I have a fresh batch of stickers here. And then here are the other ones. I really don't think I need that many. But I had a couple that kind of like the first batch, I think I printed them a little bit too small. You see they're slightly smaller. Oh, wait, no. These are slightly bigger. These are all the same right here. So you can see they're slightly different size. So if I can get all just the same size, that would be great. So I'm going to try. I'm just going to keep making them. And, you know, anything that I don't use, I could just put in my shop. I can put them there for sale. So that's fine. Okay, I have another one. Let's put this guy in there. Oh, I haven't laminated it. Duh. We got to cut some laminate. See, you guys. Ay, ay, ay. It's been one of those weeks. Okay, let's see if we can get this cut properly. I'm just going to stick this here. Okay, I'm going to try to get 2 out of here. just like I feel like it needs to be very precise, and I'm not good at that. I always try like, oh, you're gonna measure it and you're gonna like really do this right, Erica, and then I do it wrong. I always do it wrong. I'm definitely a loosey goosey measurer. I'm not really good at being very perfect, and you know, it's gotten me this far, so I guess I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes here. But I mean, do I have to do things more than once because I mess them up? Yes, all the time. Um, would I be saving time if I just did them right the first time? 1000%. Will I continue to still do things wrong? I'm pretty sure. I feel like it's in my blood. It's in my genes. My dad and I used to always make mistakes. On everything we did, we would have to do everything 2 times. That's just our way. That's our family way. That's our family heritage. We do everything twice. First time doesn't work, we do it again. I remember one time we put it together this like chair and it just wasn't right. Like we kept going like there's something weird about this side of it because it was like one of those like recliner chairs. Something's wrong here. It's just kind of really weird. And hi, let's chalk art. How are you? And then like when we took it off and then we had put one part like one side of the chair like upside down. Ah, good times, good times. So classic. What are you up to, Let's Chalk Art? Happy Friday to you. We are just making some stickers. Looking for an X-Acto knife right now, or like a craft knife. Goodness, there should always be a craft knife within arm's length. And are we seeing one? No. Okay, I'm gonna find this. Hold that thought. Nice to meet you too. You're Roberta and you're from Miami. Wow, welcome. What are you doing tonight, Roberta? Just hanging out. We're just crafting a little. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for popping in. We are making some stickers. And we're talking about Patreon, which I'm sure, you know, I really feel like I shouldn't have done this on this mat because I feel like this mat is just, I mean, obviously it's a cutting mat, but I do feel like, I don't know, the Cricut cutting mats, I feel like they're a little more gentle. They're a little more tender. Let's see. Okay, that's good. That's positive. You're working on drawing and painting with me. Thank you. How exciting. What's the weather like in Miami right now? Is it really hot? I'm in Texas, so, you know, I'm pretty sure you're going to say yes, and I can relate. It has been very toasty here. I, of course, famously love the heat. I actually really like it. Oh, I think I went off there. I actually really like it when it's warm, and I actually struggle a lot more in the cold weather. But yeah, it's been really hot. Fortunately, like my classroom where I'm back at work right now, my classroom is freezing. So I just like go outside sometimes just to like defrost. And it's very nice, I have to say. Today when I went outside, it was, I think somebody passed by me. They're like, it's 107 degrees. It would have been, I was like, thank goodness. I love it. Very hot and humid. Yep, I can relate. We can relate here in Texas. Okay, this is my template. I have 2 more. I think I have 2 more. Oh, I guess I just have 1 more. No, I have 2 more. I have 2 more sticker sheets to laminate and then cut. So let's laminate this one. Let's move some of this mess out of the way. I really love that some people have a desk that is like just for making art stuff. Like you don't have a computer on there and stuff like that. And I have all this like shenanigans here. Okay, so I'm going to fold over this part. All right, let's try to do this with fake nails on. Can we do it? And more importantly, not can we do it, but oh, see how easy? I was going to say, how long will it take to do it? Your teen is being ruthless about purging and cleaning, and I'll have to leave soon because he says we have to work. Oh, how cute! He's like, get it together, mother. We have work to do. You can't be playing all the time. I love it. Honestly, I respect that. A teenager who does that, because, sometimes, I work with teenagers, and sometimes they don't want to do anything. Today it was so funny because, we're still kind of getting to know each other in my classroom, like my new batch of students. And yeah, they were kind of like, I said, like, look, it's Friday. We're going to chill. We're going to turn the lights down. We're going to, you see how crooked that is? Okay, I'm going to have to try to correct here. I don't think I should because then I feel like I might damage it. So I'm going to have to just like go for it and hope that it doesn't ruin everything. We brought, oh, really? Okay, so you are going to sort through yours and hers and purge. That's actually really good to do, It's probably something I should consider doing in the near future, but I can't do that right now. Just trying to get any excuse to get out of doing those kind of things. I actually said this weekend that I was going to try to do some work, like housework. And actually what I really want to do is I'm going to put this in the Cricut. So it's going to make a little bit of racket. Let me just make sure she's ready to cut. Yes, she's ready to cut. Let's go. Give her a second. Now, just hope and pray that little overlap isn't going to cause a problem for us, because sometimes with these Cricut things, like just a little bit of glare and that Cricut machine is just like, nope, not happening. So I'm hoping she'll just go along with it. Come on, Cricut. I know you can do it. I believe in you. And I do feel like sometimes I have to give her a pep talk. I think it's like, inanimate objects. I'm like, please, we can do this. Yes, we'll need luck. But, fortunately, I think this is the last one we're going to do. We have this one, and then that's it. And we are going to see, I'm going to show you the other stuff I already created, and then we'll start packing some envelopes. I don't know if I have all the sticker sheets I need, so if anything, I might. Yay, I think she's going. She's happy. Yes, she's going. Okay, great. So I'll show you the other stuff we have, and then we will get packing them. So again, I'm going to go ahead and fold this over. We're going to try to get this. Yeah, see, that is so nice. There was sometimes some of these that I cannot peel them, and it's like really, it can be very frustrating. And I mean, it's like the clear packing tape roll when you just can't like get that started. Oh, that's so. You are? I love that. Yes. I have goofy vibes. And I thank you. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm always looking for fellow like goofy goobers, as my daughter will call me sometimes. I think she got that from like SpongeBob or something, but that kind of tracks for me, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think I really attribute it to like, I kind of think that it's because I work with kids, right? We just kind of end up being goofy too sometimes. I mean, either you're extremely serious or you are also a goof. I went over there a little bit. I'm a little worried. We'll just, and this one too. Let's see how Cricut handles this. If she doesn't like it, I'll show you the hacks. And hopefully she won't mind. Let's put this aside because she's busy cutting over there and we don't need any of that. So again, the Buttercraft laminate, I really like it. Man, I'm so glad I found this one because I think it's a little bit cheaper because, you also use it. See, you know what I'm talking about then, don't you? Can I make tattoos with Cricut? Yes, you can. There is the tattoo paper and you can make the tattoos with that. And then you just print your art on it and then have it cut it for you. So it's really, really easy. And, I've made some before many, many years ago, but this was before I had a Cricut. And I cut them. I actually made them for my students one year because they had finished their AP test and I gave them like a little tattoo that was like, I survived AP art. Look at this one right here, right? That I bought these a long time ago. They probably don't even work either anymore because they're so old. But I love this, right? Because you can get it to. I mean, this one you would cut yourself, but you can also use your Cricut to do the cutting for you. I know, me neither. We can't. Let's not buy anything. I got a great idea, Emily. Let's use the stuff we have. How about that? Let's do that. Let's use the stuff we have, and then when we run out, because we sold it all and we made a little income, then we can buy some more. Do you recommend a good paper for temporary tattoos? You know what? I don't have one that I can recommend right now because I haven't made them in a long time. The one that I used that a very long time ago, I think I bought it on Amazon. But it wasn't great. It was very like sticky to the touch, and I remember feeling like it didn't like last very long, and it didn't like wipe off or anything. It just was sticky, and then it would get like really like dingy because everything was sticking to it. It was not good. So I actually don't have a good recommendation, but I should look, and we should try that again. Okay, let's see. Tested. Does it pop off? Yes, they are popping off. That's a good thing. That's how we know that everything went well. Let's try that last one too. Let's get her going because we just have one more, and we just need to say a quick little prayer to the Cricut gods so that way we don't have any issues. You can do this, Cricut. I believe in you. Okay, so that one is good, and this is the last one on that. So if she prints without a problem, I'm going to be so happy. That's going to be the best part of the day. Although today was a very good day, I have to say. My students were cool. The vibe was good. The lights were dim. Here we go. Okay, I'm thinking we'll probably have enough with this next one. Okay, where are we at now? Let's pull together all of our stuff. Okay, I already packed one for Yvette, if you are watching, Yvette. I made these stickers right here, these like little labels, and there were a bunch of bad ones at the beginning, so we got to get rid of those. Here we go. Here's where things started to go right. I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to show you how I pack these things up. So I might need to print some more breakfast. So we have the breakfast postcard, okay? You need to go to be productive. Thank you, Liz, for popping in. I hope you have a great weekend too. Take care and good luck. Before you go, what? I'm excited. I'm on the edge of my seat here. Did those stickers come from a different printer? Yes. These are thermal printer printed. So these are the ones that use that like heat to create the image. These are special stickers that are thermal, and this is like, if you don't have a thermal printer, I mean, I don't think we should be buying anything else, right, Emily? We're not buying anything else. But that being said, this is one of the best things I've ever bought for myself and my business. It prints extremely fast. It's like just super fast, and it doesn't use any ink because it only uses heat. It can only do black on color. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mostly post on Instagram, but I'm trying to become better at posting on YouTube. My goal is to get to YouTube monetization someday. I don't know what's gonna happen. They keep raising the bar, and I'm just not like consistent enough. But yeah, so I buy the labels in their circles, and they have different sizes. Like, and you know what? I will tell you, they have other ones too. Like these are, I think these are a little bit bigger. Maybe they're the same. And I also have these like this shape, right? That's also thermal. I have these two, also thermal. And one time, I mean, mine is called Rolo brand. But I saw them on TikTok Shop, and it was called Jaden. That's the brand. And, sorry. And I bought one of those too. And that one uses like wireless. So you use an app, and I hate that. I just don't want any more apps. Oh, you follow me on Patreon? Thank you. I'm so glad. Yes. And I was going to talk about that too, because I think a lot of people have this misconception that on Patreon you have to be a paid patron to follow, but you can just follow. And I do post a lot of stuff that is like free and open, and then some things that are just, they're behind a paywall, they're just for paid patrons. But for the most part, I have a lot of like, especially streams. When I do extra streams, I make them free and open to the public. Okay, last one, you guys. I think this one cut out really well. Bye, Liz. I hope you have a beautiful evening. Have fun. Tell the kids I said hi. And we'll talk later, okay? Bye. Thank you for popping in. It was so nice to see your text. I was going to say hear your voice, but that doesn't make sense. Okay. There we go. Last one, you guys. The Cricut goddesses were really, really like, backing me up today. All right. So let's see all the stuff we have. So we have these little postcards. I do not print these. I have thought about it, but I just don't feel like I could get a good quality print, like a nice, hefty print. So I order these. And these I get through Moo cards. I have heard that Moo is not that cheap, like it's on the more expensive end. So I have considered, switching to a different manufacturer, but I like the quality. I know what the quality is, and here's the like clencher here. If you're thinking about getting postcards or something like that, you can order up to, in one batch, you can order up to 25 different like images. So, usually you need to get like 100 postcards. This one you can order 100, and you can decide to do 25 different pictures, and then you get 4 of each, right? Is that 4 times 25 is 100. So I love that you can, kind of really control how many you get. You can literally say, I want 14 of these and 23 of these, or whatever you like, right? So this is toast, right? That we did this. This is from a previous Patreon stream, and we drew in our sketchbook. So these are images from my sketchbook. I usually like get them, like photograph them, edit them, and then turn them into prints. Thank you so much, Roberta. Okay, then I usually will make you a sticker. I'll make my patrons a sticker. I just realizing now that I only have 2 of these, so I definitely need to make some more. But this month I made this breakfast blend. I was thinking breakfast blend because it's like coffee sounding. But it's all based on like breakfast foods, right? So I mean, it's supposed to match, right? We got a vibe going on here. And then we have the strawberry jam die cut stickers as well. So every patron will get one of those. They'll also get the sticker sheet, and I also have a little newsletter here that I write for them, and I just will write their name here and then pack everything up. So let's make one, right? So actually I haven't printed all of the packing labels yet, but I do have somewhere over here. Let me go get my Patreon letter. Like I can see who I need to send Patreon letters to. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. So right now, and the problem, and I'm glad that we're talking about this, because I get to kind of explain like a behind the scenes for my patrons too, because you might be wondering, like, why do these go out like at the end of the month rather than at the beginning of the month? And it's because I have to kind of wait and see. Like, Patreon will tell me who needs to get a print every single day. So right now I have 20 people that need a print, right? That means that 20 people are still active, paid patrons in that tier. And then like tomorrow it could be 23, and I won't really like know until Patreon tells me, right? So that's how I manage this. Like, and so a lot of times you just wait. I mean, I see a lot of other creators who will wait till the month is over and then ship out all of the mail. I personally want to ship it during the month because I feel like I'm oh my gosh, you guys. I see a mistake on the letter. No. You guys patrons, how offended would you be if I just crossed out the July there and turned it into August? This is my August letter and I forgot to make this correction here. Womp womp. And I already printed them all. Look, they're all printed. Do we chuck them and print a new one, or do I just like do a little white out, a little? Oh well, I think that's what I'm gonna do because, right? I think my patrons wouldn't want me to be so wasteful, right, patrons? You would want me to do the right thing for the environment. I feel like. That's why I love you guys. It happens. I know, right? And I have to tell myself that because I really like, sometimes I feel like really bad when things like that happen. It's like, I didn't do it on purpose. That's a great idea. Put a cute little sticker there. Look, let's try it. This is a wonderful idea. I have this little smiley face. Bada bing. Bada boom. There we go. So smart. Okay. I'm down with that. I have a lot of stickers. We can do this. Okay, let's put the next one in here. So this next one goes to my friend Luz. And Luz has been one of my patrons pretty much since I started, I feel like. And this is going to be in September. It's going to be my fourth year. My fourth year on Patreon. Ta-da! Yes, exactly. Exactly. So I'll just usually write a little something there. And then I have all this letter here. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's go ahead and pack one, right? So we have the letter. I put the print here. I put the sticker sheet right on top of that. And then I put our die cut sticker. And then, and I always try to like line it up. I'm going to put the card right under that line. And I'll just fold the paper over. I've heard that there is a machine that can do this very easily, that can fold your paper, which is like, I'm like, why would you need a machine? Well, they will make a machine for everything. I think the ones in the back of the pile were August. Check again. Really? Let's check that again. July. It's because it says August here, but I forgot to fix this one. Wait, Sarah, are you saying that some previous ones that you got had August on them? Oh, okay. I was like, did I make another mistake? I mean, that's so me. Like, that's classic Erica to do something goofy like that. That is so me. I mean, honestly, I should just lean into it, right? And be like, you guys, it's going to be a Where's Waldo of find the mistake. I always have like a typo or something. And like, I don't think I'm like a bad speller. I'm just sometimes like, clickety clack, and I just didn't pay attention, or I didn't proof it. I always, and my sister is very big on that, so she'll be like, probably like, you need to proof your work. And she's definitely a grammar police, so I should really get her to proof my stuff every time because she's really good at that. Okay, and that will bother me, that little edge that's not aligned, but I'm gonna try to do better on the next one. Here we go. Woohoo! Your goodies have arrived. And then I have envelopes somewhere. Here are my envelopes. And I'll put this cute little thingamabob in here. Yeah, it's not a problem, right? It's not that bad. Luz, you're not going to be mad, are you? No, Luz would never. She's so sweet. It's just so awesome, you guys. Sometimes I think about, like, it's so cool to be with, like, to have patrons who have been with me for 3 years. Like, that's wild. And, I feel like I've made so many friends here on Patreon, which is so crazy. Never would I have thought, never would I have thought. Like, Liz has been with me for, like, 4 years, or 3 years. Sorry, we're going on our 4th year, so it's been 3 years. It's just so crazy. Never would I have thought when I started a Patreon that I would still be doing it. I mean, I think I did think I would still be doing it, but I didn't know like I was gonna have like, I was already a patron for so many other people's Patreons, and I kind of would come and go. I would join for a little bit, and then I would like, okay, I got busy, so then I would quit. And I also want to talk about that a little bit because I also feel like people feel like they don't want to join because they're worried about leaving. Like you feel committed forever. But you don't have to feel like that. Like I always say, like, come and go when you need to. Come and go when you want to, come back when you want to, leave when you need to. I do that also on other people's Patreons. Like if I have, a very particularly busy time, I will just, close everything. I know I'm not going to do it. And then I'll come back when I have more time if I'm able to and if I want to. And I think that that's how everybody should feel. Like, it's like, I don't know. I do feel like people have said to me, I feel bad. I feel bad leaving. No, don't feel bad leaving. Like, it is, this Patreon here is to support you guys and to support, like, our creation. So I just feel like I get a lot out of it because you also, like, having a Patreon, it helps me to, continue to be like to have a practice. Like it would be so easy to just not do anything if I didn't like feel like I'm trying to aim for things. Like I'm trying to make sure that we're doing like a drawing activity this month, things like that. I just feel like it helps keep me on track, and so I'm really grateful for it too. But I think that that's something important to consider, is like just that this is here to serve you, right? It's here to serve us. Like I'm in Patreons too, and those are there for me. Like when I feel like I'm benefiting from them, that's when you should be there. And if you don't feel like it, it's okay to like cancel. It's super easy to. I feel like Patreon's really easy to cancel whenever you need to and come back whenever you want to. Okay, the next one is going to Amanda. And Sarah, you're up there next. Let's do yours also, because you're here. Okay, so next one is Amanda. So let's write Amanda. And we need a cute little sticker here. I do have other ones. We should grab some other stickers so we can just, ta-da. There we go. And so this will be for Amanda. I'll line it up. This time I'll try to make it really nice and straight. Here we go. Fold it down. Oh, I already see it's crooked. That would happen. It's okay. I will tell you though, guys, you guys, I got this new paper for the letters, and it's really nice. Like it feels really smooth and kind of thick. I just, I'm a sucker for a nice paper. Even a printer paper, like I still really like that. Woohoo! Okay, this one is Amanda's. Let's put Amanda's in here, and then that way, even if I don't have all like everybody's ready, like maybe I still have to wait till the end of the month to see, who else I need to give or send out mail to. So I'll make sure to keep checking it like throughout the month. But like I can still send out the ones I already have at this point in time. So that's Amanda's. Where's the other one? Here's Luce. We have Luce and Amanda. Let's put them the other way so I can keep track of them better. Okay, beautiful. And then we have Sarah's. You love my craft envelopes. Yes, right? I order them from Amazon. I'm sorry. And it's a big box. I buy a big box. I wish I could, I can check and see like who produces them, and I can send you the link too if you ever need some, because you can buy them in smaller batches too, but I buy like a big box and I usually have those. Yeah, at first I would always like buy different colored envelopes, and then I just decided to stick with the craft ones because I like the way they feel. I love that they have the adhesive strips, so I can just like, it's very easy. I think at one point I was having to like wet the envelopes, which no. And I had to have like a little sponge with like a little tray of water. No, I never want to do that again. That was like literally miserable. Okay, Sarah, this is yours. so cool, I think, personally, that you get to like be here watching me make yours. I think it's very cool. Sarah. Okay. Let's pack Sarah's. So here's your letter. Here's your print. I forgot to put a sticker sheet. I think I forgot to put a sticker sheet. No, did I? I might have to reopen Amanda's. I'm going to leave this out because I might have to double check that one. Because, like, how do I still have a sticker sheet here? I only had 2. Okay, I got to make some more. Let's do Sarah's, and then I'll open up Amanda's. And we will correct that. We will not let that go. Don't you worry, guys. And, you know, if ever you get something from me and there's something missing, you just tell me and I will send it out to you. It happens sometimes, but, I mean, I'm pretty good about that. I have to say, I'm pretty good about it. So I don't think it would happen, like, but, you know, maybe today because I'm yapping so much. But, yeah, sometimes I'll be like, no, I have to pay attention because I'll forget something if I'm yapping too much. Here we go. Make sure that tucks in like there. There we go. So this one is Sarah's. So let's go ahead and write your name on the back just so that we can come and put the correct label on it. There. Boy, that looks so good on the screen. I feel like it doesn't have as much contrast here in before my very eyes, but okay, before we go forward, we're going to put this aside and we are going to print some more sticker sheets. That is very important. I usually like to have everything ready. I'm surprised I didn't print more. I really thought that I already had them. So I don't know if they disappeared, but let me also share with you the paper I'm using. I really like this paper. So I do want to share it with you in case you want to make stickers too. This paper, this is the first time I've ever bought it and tried it. It's, I know this brand is like pretty popular, HTV Ront. I have actually seen like their heat presses and stuff like that at Walmart. So there's that. But I really like the paper. There's a few reasons why I like it. So if you're thinking about, you know, making stickers and you want to know, like maybe you want some recommendations. People always ask me what kind of paper you're using. This is the one I'm using right now. And I think maybe it'll be the one I kind of stick with. I mean, maybe if I found something like better in the future, I will do that. But here are some like pluses. Like I think it prints really well. But again, you know, it also depends on your printer, all sorts of things. But look at the back. No writing on here. You know, a lot of them have like a logo or something in the back. There's nothing on this one. And I love that. So let's go ahead and put these in there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sheets. Let's get those going. And I'm just going to go ahead and set that up. So you're not going to see anything for now. So let me put something cute for you to look at. Just so at least there's something here for you to put your eyes on, because I'm going to come over here to Cricut, to the Cricut design space, I think that's what it's called, and go over to that sticker sheet and print again. Now this one I did notice quite a difference, which was actually kind of interesting. I printed one version of this sticker sheet on just like the most basic, you know, setting. And then I printed it again as like a best quality on the matte paper. And yeah, what a difference, which is interesting because usually they're kind of the same. Like in my experience, I've noticed that they're pretty much the same. So it's like not necessarily worth the time to do like a very like slow like higher quality printing, because it just takes longer and it doesn't look that much better. But on this one I did notice it might have been that blue background, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna go ahead and print them on the best quality so that way they will look good, right? Let me just set up a few of them. I'm gonna put like a few of them ready to go. I think my printer doesn't like it if I try to ask for too many at a time. Like if I just set up like, you know, 20 of these ready to print, like they start to get a little funky after a while, or like I'll notice some like drips of ink because I have one of those printers that is you know, the one that you put the ink in it. I don't know. Those are called eco tanks. Eco tanks. I have an eco tank printer, which, by the way, you guys, if you're looking for recommendations, like I have a recommendation for that too, because like that this is I feel like this printer is a little bit slow, but I think it's the best printer I've used in a long time. Like, and I was coming off of I mean, I have several several printers. Like, I have a Canon Pixma 200, which, you know, just I never could get it right, and it was expensive. It was an expensive printer. It was like maybe like $700, $600 or $700, and I could never get a good print out of it. It just always looked bad. It was always, the color was always off, the calibration was always funky. And I didn't know how to do it. Like, I didn't know how to calibrate it. So that one, it's literally in that closet back there, just sitting there. What a waste. And then I have a laser printer, which prints really nice, but it's not great. You know, it's good for like the letters. I do the letters in the laser printer. And then I used to have, and I love to tell this story because I hate HP now. Sorry, I hope I don't get like banned from YouTube for hating a company. But like HP, I had an HP printer, and it was, I mean, it wasn't a bad printer. It just, their subscription model just drives me up the wall. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And the fact that they're trying to, like, you have to pay a subscription to use a printer that you already bought and it's yours. Anyway, that being said, I threw that out. I was so mad. I just was like, get rid of this thing. And I got an Epson Eco Tank, and I love it, you guys. I love it. If it could be a little faster, I probably like it more. I've heard there's like, I got kind of like the low end model. I just got the first one, which was still kind of expensive, but like for a cheap printer, you know how sometimes those HP ones, they'll be like $59, and then, you know, that's cool, $59, but then you spend like $100 every time you need to put like ink on it, and then you need it so often. So this one was not a low entry point, you know. I think it's like maybe like 250 or 270 or something like that. But the ink, you guys, I can never go back. I love the Eco Tank. Like, the just like put in the ink. It comes with like these bottles, right? Like this, and you just like put it in, and then like it fills the little reservoir. You guys, it's so good. And like, I've only filled it up one time. And I have had this printer for over a year. I've only filled it once. Right now, like, I'm not just printing like, you know, documents like that I wrote, like papers that I wrote. I'm printing like full color. I mean, best quality. It's literally the best printer I've ever had. So, I mean, I don't work for Epson, and this is definitely not sponsored, but it would be super cool if they did sponsor, because I really like this printer. So if you're looking for a printer, say no more. I will recommend the one that I'm using. Wait, this feels like more than one page. Okay. So, man, it looks really good. Like, that's a pretty good print. I mean, doesn't it? Am I wrong? Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Am I wrong? Looks really good, right? Okay. That being said, sorry, I really zoomed in for you there. Nobody asked, but here I am. Yeah, so I mean, I just feel like I've always had printers where I've just been unsatisfied, and I think that's why I'm so you know, excited about this, and like, it's just because I've always been disappointed. It's crazy. And then you see people like printing things. I'm like, how did you get that print from your house looking so good? And well, now I finally have a printer that I think I can create like good looking prints on. I mean, I still don't want to go so far as to print my postcards, because For me, it's all about the, the weight of that postcard. Hi, Em. What's up? Let's go ahead and print this bad boy and see how she does. Oh, okay. Amazing. See, I knew there had to be something to it. Okay. So you also had one, and then you know what we're talking about. And I think that this is, actually, I think this is my first Epson ever. I don't think I've ever had an Epson before. So I'm new. I'm new here, and I am impressed. Yeah, it's been it's been a joy. It's been a joy. I think maybe like a few times when I first got it, I had a couple of like, what do you call those? Like jams. But I think I was really like, I was printing like 20 things in a row. And on the Cricut, you have to do separate, like individual, like printer commands, I guess. You send it to the printer like 20 times. And so I noticed a few little things, like there would be like a random drop of ink somewhere that wasn't supposed to be there. But for the most part, like I've been very, very satisfied with it. So we'll definitely, probably, most likely use an Epson for the rest of my life. Maybe, I'm thinking. And the other one that I have is a Brother, which is... Oh, well, thanks for lurking. What's up with you? What are you up to? What you doing? We are just packing our Patreon rewards. And I just realized I didn't have enough sticker sheets. So that's what I'm printing right now. But I did finish all of these cutesy little strawberry jams. Okay, aren't they cute? So cute. And then I also noticed a typo here. So let's do this while we're here. While we're waiting for Cricut to finish that up, I'm going to put a little... This was the chat's idea. I realized right now, too late, that my beautiful printed letters that I cut by hand, I forgot to change the month here from July to August. So everyone said that I should just put a sticker on it. So when you get your letter in the mail, guys, you'll be like, that goofy sticker. Yes, right? But you know what? It's better than starting all over again and then wasting all that paper. You know, we love the earth here, so we can't do that. So we're putting this one on here. And I do think maybe, let me go find some other stickers too, because I'm about to run out of these. I really want to like sticker up the envelopes this time. So we'll see if I can like, what other stickers I'm going to use for beautifying our envelopes. These are very cute. Let me see what else I have. We have so many stickers in this house. I don't believe that there will ever be a shortage of stickers in this house. Let's go through my sticker binder. Yes, right? Okay, I think that was Sarah's idea. Thank you so much, Sarah. And, fun fact, we just did Sarah's, what if we do like a different sticker on everybody, right? Okay, let's see what we have. I want something, like I could use these right here. I have rainbows. Love some rainbows. Right? Stars and heart. I think the hearts too will be a good one. Let's take these out. This is my sticker binder, you guys. Do you want me to show you what's in here? Let's have a sticker tour. Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay. So this is my sticker binder that I like to carry around. Sometimes I don't really always carry it around. I'm going to show you my other stickers here too that are my pencil pouch. So these are the ones I carry with me for me to use on the fly. These are like, some of these are the stickers that I made. So you might recognize these from Patreon. Right there, right there. And so I just like put them on everything. I made some little funsy ones, which I might have shared already. Those. And then some that I bought these for my planner. They're kind of cheap looking. Some of these that I got from a paper event. And then these, I love letter stickers, but I always use them for the same thing, which is my morning pages, and I always write out good morning pages, and so I don't have any G's, I hardly have any O's, I hardly have any M's or R's. So, I'm kind of running out of those, but I really like those stickers. I haven't been able to find them again. I think that they are well, at least the store that I got them here at the Michaels I got them at, they don't have them anymore, but maybe they have them other places. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I like this binder because it has a sticker release paper. So sometimes when I get a sticker and I really like it, I'll just put it on the sticker release paper. Okay, let's take this off. Let's make sure this one worked too, because I think when I was doing this one the first time, it didn't cut all the way through and it caused me stress. Let's see. Are we going to be stressed today? Yes, we are going to be stressed today. Well, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like to have to work for it. So, yeah, I'm going to put it back in. Just one more time, right? You need more letter stickers? Yeah, me too. I really love them for the journal. Like, sometimes you just want... We're going to try again. Oh, wait. Maybe I don't want that. Hold on. I just realized that it might cut all the way through here if I did it again. So I'm just going to have to cut it myself. Let's do this. I got a plan. I know I seem like I'm chaotic energy. I'm not that chaotic, I promise. Sometimes, every now and then. Today I was, though. I kept on like I woke up this morning and was already like chaotic. I was like, I had to tell myself, Erica, calm down. Because like I stubbed my toe. I kicked the treadmill by accident. Let me try to cut this like this. Oh no. Oh no, I'm having a bad... See how it tore that edge there? Let's see what happens. Let's just try taking this off and then see let's look at it. Sometimes I've never done this with a knife before. I just thought, well, it's already on there. I might as well just use a knife. But I have a paper cutter. I can just use that. That's what I usually do when it sticks like this. The problem is, because these are kiss cut, I don't want to cut too deep on the top. But I need to cut a little deeper here on the sides, because you can see it kind of cut out, but not all the way around and not as consistent as I would like. So let's see. Can we get this out without damaging it any more than I already did? Oh, there. That actually worked really well. But I don't want to have to do that again. Can I... I'm like scared to use a knife now. Let me see. Okay. See, like this might happen. Do you see this right here? It's like a little raggedy edge. It doesn't really affect this because what is getting kind of cut is the paper in the back, not the stickers, right? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just kind of like release it like that, even though it's a little raggedy, and then I'm going to use a paper cutter to cut it. I think that'll be better. Okay. Let's see if this one releases. It is a little bit harder, I think, for me if I just try to put it in the paper cutter, because this is so far, it's hard for me to line it up just right. Glue, snip, in sips. Hi, please watch the end of fingers. I sliced the edge of my thumb nearly off one time. With the knife? Oh my gosh. My back hurts. That grossed me out. I'm a little bit... No, can you imagine? Imagine if... Oh my gosh. You think that would get censored by YouTube if somebody accidentally cut their finger on the live? Thank you for being here. If you can keep your eyes open, you're tired. If you have a long day. I know, I feel you. I'm definitely a morning person. I'm not really a night person, so if I start sounding a little delirious, it's because I'm tired. I'm not actually that tired right now, though, because I had a really gross drink. Let me tell you what I had to drink. It was really gross. I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, okay, I'm trying this. It was a Dr. Pepper matcha. Now, on first hearing that, you're probably thinking, ew, why would anybody want that, right? Well, this girl on TikTok made it sound really nice. She called it quote unquote delightful. So I had to try it, and it was not delightful. And respectfully, maybe it was to her, it was not delightful to me. And I just feel like I wasted a Dr. Pepper. It was a Dr. Pepper. Yes, I tried it, Emily. I tried it. I waited. I was like, I can't wait to try this. I bought a single Dr. Pepper Zero, and I had it in the mini fridge where I have just like my drinks. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the weekend so I can really enjoy this. So then today I was like, oh, I have a string later. I need something with caffeine because I'm a little bit of a sleepyhead. So I said, let's make the matcha with the Dr. Pepper. So I made the matcha, which I will say, you guys, I don't really know how to make matcha. Like, I just followed the container, but it didn't look that good. Like, it looked a little dingy. Like, I was like, this is probably not good quality matcha because it was a little like, it wasn't like a bright green. It was like olive green. And so that was my first red flag. And then when the girl was making it, it looked really like thick, and like mine was real runny. So I don't really know, okay? So I will let's make sure everybody knows that maybe this is a delicious drink, but I'm just not capable at making matcha. So I mean, literally that's like the third time I've made matcha in my whole life. Like, I don't know how to do that. I just happen to have all the stuff because my sister bought it for me because she's so sweet. And she sent me a matcha bowl and was like, we're going to try and make matcha. Literally made it twice, but I'm not a big matcha fan. So anyway, I got this big glass and I filled it up with the best ice. I have gotten really into getting ice from Sonic. And so I go to Sonic and I just ask for a bag of ice. And they have the best ice. Like, you guys, it's the best ice. In case you didn't already know. It's just fluffy and like soft and crunchy and crispy. Anyway, so I filled my cup with a lot of ice. A lot. Like, almost the entire cup is filled. And then my daughter just spent the last 4 hours making a meal. She saw on TikTok and everything turned out. Yes, right? We have to stop listening to the things we see on TikTok. What a way. That's how I felt. Oh my God, that's so funny, Sarah. We're literally doing the same thing. Yeah, I mean, the last 4 hours is wild though. Like, at least mine was just like, 10 minutes. But that is wild. Yeah, because then I felt like I put the ice, all that beautiful fluffy ice. Let me just get this going here. She's going to be, hollering in a sec, but I filled it with ice, back to that story. And then I poured my Dr. Pepper in there. And then I poured the matcha on top, which was still hot. So I was kind of having a weird complex about that. Poured that right on top. The thought of it is even grossing me out. And then I put a little bit, she put like whipped cream on it. Now, I think she made her whipped cream. I made my whipped cream. So, and I didn't really make it that well because I didn't feel like properly whipping it. So I just used the little like frother machine and, sweetened it a little bit. And yeah, it was not it. I'm just saying right now. I mean, to be very fair, like, you couldn't really taste the matcha. I couldn't really taste it. It was more like a Dr. Pepper that had been like watered down with something that wasn't very good. I mean, it still kind of tasted like Dr. Pepper, but more than anything, it turned like very unflavorful. Like, you watered something down, right? That's kind of it. But yeah, I mean, I wasted that soda and I wasted the matcha, which is probably not that good anymore. It's probably old, I'm thinking. And I wasted the cream that I could have had in my coffee. So anyway, I'm glad I tried it because now I know never to try that. Yeah, that's how I feel too, Sarah. The same sentiments. Like, I'm also notoriously kind of like, cheap or frugal. So I just feel like I don't want to waste it, you know? I feel like, wow, we just wasted that. But I mean, at least it wasn't that much. It was just a little. Okay, I'm just checking on my sticker sheet. Sometimes the sticker sheet will do some crazy stuff. Like the Cricut will start like cutting on a weird section. So I have to always like double check her work. So, and I was just noticing it right now. Sometimes I let it go because I just am assuming she's doing it right, and then she's not. I'm trying to picture fluffy eyes. I'm sorry. Yes, right? You know what? I should. Yeah, that's a great idea actually, because I mean and you know what? When she did the video, it looks so good because she got like a little scoop of the whipped cream that she had, and then somebody was saying that it was kind of like the dirty sodas, you know, like how the Utah thing that they always put like creamer in their soda. That is kind of like that same vibe. No. and I actually really like, you know how sometimes they put like a shot of espresso in a Coke? I'm into that. I mean, I already don't like matcha, so I'm sure I'm biased. I'm sorry to everybody who loves matcha. It's not for me. Okay, back to the stickers. So I just plopped these stickers here on these release papers. So I'll just show them to you. Look, these are so cute. I really wish that I had written down the name of the artist who I got these from. I also got these from her too. And I found her on Instagram and I just bought them from her shop. These I think were also hers. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry. And these are from Moody Noon Studio, I think, and I am like a patron of hers, I guess. So it's through Ko-fi or whatever it's called, and I just like pay her $7 a month, and I get stickers from her every month. And then I had taken I had all these stickers on my old iPad case, and I took them off, and I wanted to keep them, so I just put them in here, and I feel like I could probably reuse them. And then like these are like Daiso stickers. They're kind of like my daughter's grandma used to put Pepsi in her. Oh, interesting. So she had milk and then she put the Pepsi in. So she liked a little splash of Pepsi with her milk, or she liked a milk. Because, you know, when I put the cream there and the soda, it was kind of giving like a Coke float vibe, you know, so I can kind of see it. But like at one point I looked at my cup, which was sitting on the desk next to me, and it was all like curdled. And I was like, this is a no. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I can't. And I feel like the citric acid, right, in the soda, that's going to curdle the milk, right? Like, it would kind of be horrifying, right? Or is that just me? Okay, I'm just going to take this one off for now because I want to put another one on. And I already know that I have to take this to the paper cutter. Like, we already know that this is not going to cut all the way through. So what can I do for next time? I'm not going to do it now because what I can do for next time to correct this problem is I would put another layer of cuts designated for the exterior, the perimeter, right? That's what I would do to correct this issue. Right now, I don't want to do that because if I do that now, I think it could potentially like change the alignment, and I already printed them. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to wait till later to fix this. But I will have to try to remember to do that. See, because like even if I'm pulling it, you see I'm pulling it. It's a little, obviously it worked, but it's just like, let's do that afterwards. Let's set up the next one. I don't want to have to pull that hard. Like I don't even want to pull at all. Like I just want them to come off on their own. So what I will need to tweak moving forward with this paper is figuring out like what exactly I need to do for the cut settings. And fortunately, my sister taught me that you can change the cut settings. Like you can go and change the the pressure on the cut settings. manually, like in the Cricut design space. So I think I'm gonna do that next time. Let me see. She would put the Pepsi in her bottle when she was like one. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. My daughter's grandma used to put Pepsi in your daughter's milk. Oh, yeah. You hated her doing that. Like, why though? What's the benefit? Like, I feel like a little kid would like already like milk. Like, it's not like you had to make them like it, right? So you add more sugar or something. Milk and colas. Yeah, I guess. But glue snips and sips. Do you like Coke floats? Bye, Roberta. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad that we got to meet. I hope to see you again. I have another one next Friday, and I also have a live on Sunday morning. Yes, take care and have a great weekend. I will hopefully see you soon. Bye. I'm still staying though, guys. Um, so I'm wondering, yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know what we do? Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you guys like in our culture, we are big on giving kids like coffee in their milk. I mean, I don't remember doing that for my child, which is a problem because she doesn't like coffee and she's old enough to be having coffee with me. We can be going to coffee shops together, but she doesn't like coffee. And I wish she did. But like I know a lot of like elders in the Latino community. We just give our babies coffee in their milk, which is crazy because we should be trying to make them chill out, not more hyper. We should make them want to go to bed, not be up all night. But like my niece, I remember my niece would always have coffee with her grandfather. He would always give her coffee in her with a lot of milk, right? But I remember I have a very clear memory. That one came out pretty good, you guys, actually. Of us all going to like breakfast one time, and she, like the server came around, and they were like, "What can I get for you to drink?" And she's like, "I'll have coffee," and she drank black coffee, and I thought that was, and she was maybe like 12. And I was like, "Girl, what? Who are you?" I was just shocked. But like that she had like liked coffee enough to be ordering coffee at breakfast as like a 10 or a 12-year-old. That's wild. Really? Are you for real? You really haven't? Oh my goodness. I thought that was like a super common thing. Maybe it's not. I'm like shocked. I'm here like, you just blew my mind. You just shook my whole world up. That is so crazy. I mean, I don't know. I just assumed. Wow. Because I even remember like my grandmother giving me coffee. And it was so special. It was like a very special thing. Like, oh, my grandma's giving me, I'm getting to have coffee with her. Because you would see this coffee and it was like such a like mysterious beverage that adults would drink. And you just want to have that. Wow. Okay. Well, this is really good for me to know. I mean, you just kind of like, I just assumed that this was a Latino thing. Maybe it's not. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I thought because, we're from the coffee belt, it was just like kids be drinking coffee because, that's what we grew. It's like, Italians drinking wine, even the children, right? Don't they also drink wine? I've heard that. Like they can drink a little, or like Giada De Laurentiis, from the Food Network. She used to say how that her family, they would give them, even as children, like a little bit of limoncello. And I was like, what? But I mean, it's kind of the same thing, no? I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being, I don't know. So anyway, back to this. We were putting stickers on. Let's put the stickers on. I was showing you my stickers also. And I'll show you some more stickers in a little bit. So let's go ahead and put some cute little stickers on here to block the old month that I forgot to change. And I didn't realize it till after I'd already printed them all. Ta-da! Yeah, maybe, right? Maybe it's like, because I'm sure like not everybody, right? Of course. Some people are going to be like, why is that random sticker there? I love it. And then when they take it off, they'll receive a little surprise. They'll get to see what happened there. Okay, we're gonna throw those. Let's put some little hearts on here. We can't use the clear ones because, well, we'll see right through them. So we've got the hearts, which is perfect because I already have a heart there. So it's kind of like we're just adding another one. Very good. We're almost there. Okay. Yeah, so I think like that I do really like a strange drink. Like right now my favorite coffee that I make every single morning is a coconut water Americano. That's my favorite. And I literally like love that. You missed out on the coffee as a kid. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Do you like coffee now or no? What are your thoughts on coffee today? Because I mean, I'm definitely a coffee person, but there was a time in my life, like when I was in college, I worked at Starbucks and I hated coffee. It was just like, I mean, I think being around it all the time and then smelling it, I didn't like it. And then for a very brief time, I couldn't drink coffee because I had, like I had a migraine. I had my very first migraine ever in my life when I, like maybe like 3 months or 4 months after I'd had my daughter. So I had never had a migraine before. And then, I'm pretty sure, pregnancy did it, right? And I just like suddenly I had migraines, right? And they weren't super common for me, but I didn't even know what was happening to me when I was having it, right? Because I'd never had one. But that being said, I still remember it so clearly to this day. Like I was at work and I was drinking coffee and I started to get this migraine, and for the longest time I associated that with the coffee, so I couldn't drink coffee either. But for the most part, I really like coffee, and I'm a super fan. I'm a coffee super fan. This is like really not sticky, so I'm gonna put a little extra tape on this one because I don't want it to lift in the center and then like not cut properly. That would be a travesty. You do like coffee, but not a lot of the sweetness. Yeah, me too. I kind of like mine, like I always say, light sweet, very light. I am doing right now my go-to breakfast coffee. It is a coconut water Americano, and I put 21 grams of honey in there, like one serving, and I put maybe I always say it's a splash of cream, but I just put like a little bit in my little frother, and it makes like a little cold foam, and I just pour that on top. And oh, that one really is pretty raggedy looking. What was that? That one really got a little raggedy. I mean, it looks fine this way, but it's on the back there. But that's how I like it. Like it's like maybe, I wouldn't say it's very sweet. It's kind of like just kind of takes a little bit of the edge off the bitterness. But it's mostly just tastes like coffee, which is what I like. And I got like a little, maybe like a year ago, I got like a little espresso machine, a very small one. Nothing super fancy. I got the a Bambino, and that's what I make every day. I make myself 1 cup of coffee, 2 shots of espresso. I drink it with some coconut water, a little splash of cream, and a little bit of honey. And it is like it is such a treat. It's a treat. It's like the best part of waking up is that coffee that I drink. It's so nice. Okay, let's double check Amanda's letter and make sure that she got all the parts she needs. And if this is all damaged, we'll just replace the envelope. Sometimes, see how great these envelopes are? Like you can literally rip them back open and they're still pretty good. So I'll probably be able to use that one. Let's just make sure. I don't really want to do that, but girl, not only did I not put the sticker sheet in, I didn't put the other one in either. What? I was just like, wow, look at that. How cute. So it's a good thing we reopened this one. There we go. That one looks okay. So this one was missing the sticker sheet and the die cut sticker. So let's put both of those in there. Whoopsie. Put this back in here for Amanda. And let's see if we can seal this again. I do have some other stickers that I'm going to put on here. So I think I can probably get this to close properly. And if not, I'll just put a little bit of tape on it. I'm gonna put a piece of tape on it as well, but then I'll put I have a big sticker that can go there. Okay, we got Amanda's. So let's move forward. Okay, we got all of these stickered up. They're all ready. Let's see who's next on the list. And that's still cutting, so we're just gonna let that go. Oh, Virginia. Virginia's back. So I'm gonna go ahead and make Virginia's here. There's Virginia's. Let's give Virginia a print. Right here, line it up right there on that second line. A sticker sheet. Just make sure. I didn't check that. I just like to make sure that the cut is right. I think so. That. And then we'll fold that down. Fold this up. Ooh, that one's kind of aligned. Put a little sticker right here. And an envelope. Envelope, whatever. Envelope, envelope, whichever. Okay, very nice. This one is Virginia's. I'm going to write it on the back so I can remember. Okay. Beautiful. Who is next on the list? Bryn. Bryn. Let's get Bryn's ready. So sometimes, actually, maybe we should write them all. Oh, wait, we have one more sticker sheet. Let's do all the writings first. Let's see if we can get this one out as clean as possible. Ooh, we're already kind of cutting through the mat. Wow, that one was a little bit better. Okay. That's more like it, Cricket. Good job on that. Let's see how she did this one. I can already tell this one's not as good. You tried. At least 1 out of 2 ain't bad. Whew. Forgot the... Yeah. Are you talking about the things I forgot in the letter? So funny. Good thing we caught that before we, like, put that in the mail. Yeah, I remember there was a point in time. I really tore that one. I might have to get rid of this one. Okay, so this one might be... This will be for me. And I can put in my journal tomorrow. And then I can use it as my journal pages. Yeah, because this one I really... I mean, the stickers are not damaged, but you can see the back looks ugly. And I don't like that. Personally, I wouldn't like to receive that. So it's important that we correct that. So I'm going to just make those for now. And then we'll do all the lettering. We'll put everyone's name on here. And we'll worry about this one later. This one's going to be my personal sticker sheet. Because it's a little ratty. Those are good. And we'll put these on there. Okay. It looked to me like you forgot the... Oh, did I? Oh, I forgot the I. Oh, I thought you wrote forgot the exclamation. I thought there was 2, but did I? Right, on the inside or on this one? I don't know. I hope not on the inside. Fingers crossed. It looked okay. On the newsletter, oh, should I open it and check it? Did I put, right? I think we should check it. I mean, we know that it'll probably close back up, so. Let's just be sure. It's better to be safe than sorry. I wouldn't want, I mean, as somebody whose name always got misspelled throughout their whole life, it's very important to me that nobody's name is misspelled. Because, you know, there was one time even when my dad misspelled my name. I was like, you named me. What do you mean? And that was so funny because, oh, sorry, I'm trying to very carefully. Oh, I think you're right. Virginia. You are so right. Girl, thank you so much. Thank you. You were right. I fixed it. Virginia. Yes, right? We did it right? My gosh, you were right. Thank you so much. Okay, look. Fixed. Virginia. Phew. Yes, Virginia's the sweetest. I love Virginia. Yeah, one time my dad was, he was like, he did my taxes for me. He was like, I'm going to send you your taxes. And he sent them to my name misspelled. And I was like, are you joking? And that was my email. So, uh-oh. No, girl, don't tell me. It's stuck. Okay, we have to do it again. All right. Well, you know what? That's okay because that means now we have to look what happened. It got stuck to the back. I could have done that a little bit more gracefully and that wouldn't have happened. But now we're going to change this out. So this one, we're just going to toss that one. And also this envelope. She's already given me a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, my dad was sending me my taxes. Oh my gosh, you know what? It would be so cool if you just like proof my letters for me. Just in case, you know? Let's put a little heart there. Yeah, he was sending me my taxes and he misspelled my name and sent it to the wrong email address with the wrong misspelling. And I was so paranoid because I was like, that has like my social security number on it. I was freaking out. And he was like, sorry. And I was like, Dad, what? And it was funny because he named me and he misspelled my first name. Which is still to this day, I still can't really believe. But you know what? It's water under the bridge now. Doesn't matter. Okay. That one hopefully was the only mistake we're going to have the rest of the night. There's not going to be any more mistakes. Everything else is going to go off without a hitch. Watch. Okay, Virginia. This is Virginia's. And normally, like my streams are only about an hour, but oh my gosh, look, it's already 10 and I am still going, you guys. I was talking to my daughter about this and I was like, I just don't understand how people can stream for longer than an hour because like literally, what are you talking about? How could you possibly talk about anything for that long? And what do you know? Here we are. Virginia, we got yours. Fixed it. Yay. Okay, who is next on the list? Bryn, okay. Which I was gonna do, and then we did Bryn. We had to fix Virginia's. So now we're doing Bryn and Sydney and Chanel. Let's do those. Bryn, Sydney, and Chanel. Let's write all of those. And then hopefully we don't make any mistakes. So Bryn. Oh, wow, I just started with the R. Bryn and Sydney and Chanel. And we'll just do them all. Let's do them all first. Okay. Ariche. And Arlene. Boy, I really just love the feel of this paper. It's so smooth. and Raven. In pink. And Daisy. So sweet. Daisy and Megan. Let's hope we have enough of these newsletters. And if we don't, we will make the correction before we print some more. Megan. One of my friends, my other friends is named Megan, and she would not like there to be an A after the E in Megan. So I have to make sure I get that name spelled correctly as well. This is Katie. Katie. And Alexandra. We'll be able to get a lot of these out tomorrow, which will be really cool. And then I'll probably have a few more like stragglers that come in after like the bulk of them go out. So I will correct those, or I'll add those as we go. But most of these are my regular patrons that I send every month. So if we have any new patrons, I'll be able to add them in at the end or as they come in. I always tell everyone that you have until the end of the month to join if you want to get the rewards that I have. So we'll have time for anyone else who wants to get these sticker sheets. Exclamation. We just got to keep that going. Uh-oh. And they have a few more letters left. I might have to print another batch, but we can do that later. And Adriana. Ta-da. I think that's it for now. So I'll put this one away. And we'll use that later if we need it. And here are all our letters. Now we can pack a little bit more quickly. But I still don't have enough sticker sheets, so I'm going to have to make some more. And I am going to have to clean up some of these. Let's get the paper cutter. We'll just do them right here. I just love to see my dog is like crashed out on the floor here next to me. I just love to see when she's chill because my dog is very anxious. And it takes a lot for her to chill out. And it usually means that I have to be home. And we have to not be going anywhere. And no one is visiting. And they're just like, that's the only way she knows how to chill. If like nothing is happening. There we go. Let's just trim off that little weird edge. There we go. Let's see if there's any other ones that need that too. And we will need to print a couple more pages because I don't think that's going to be enough. Bye. Good night. Thank you so much for joining me and for keeping me company. Thank you for chatting with me. It was so nice to have you here. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out. You have a great night and a beautiful weekend. Ready for bed. How many of you guys are night owls? Raise your hand if you're a night owl. I know Liz would always tells me that she's a night owl. She's a night person. I'm more of a morning person. And I did sign up for like 3 yoga classes tomorrow. So I think probably I'll cancel maybe one. I do love yoga, but I like them to be all in a row. What are you guys doing tomorrow for your morning ritual? So what I'm going to try to do, this is my dream ritual for the weekends. I like to wake up early and make my coconut water Americano and then go to my studio, which is right here where I am right now, and then write in my journal. I'm just going to check the the cutting on these just to make sure the cutting is right. Yeah. I always test like one or two. Then I want to journal for about an hour. So I think to make that happen, I have to get up probably around like 7. And then, oh, thank you so much. I hope I'll see you again. Yes. And then I have yoga tomorrow, but I do think my yoga class is pretty early. So I don't know if I'll have time to do that, all of that. And then I thought, I did sign up for like yoga, I think. And then I signed up for Pilates. And then I signed up for a stretching class. So this is Bryn, right? Bryn. Okay. So I don't know. That might be too much. I just love, I mean, it's hard sometimes because you just want to do them all, but like, do you have time literally for all of that? Like, it's a lot of time. It's an investment of time, right? Like, you have to have nothing else to do. Yes, I hope to see. Oh, yes. Okay, so Sunday. That's so funny. Yes. I'm a little more like bedhead and sleepy voice. Yeah, I'll see you then, Sarah. Thank you so much. Good night. Yeah, Sunday morning is my morning journaling stream, which I'm trying to be a little more quiet during those, but it's hard for me because I'm a yapper. I called it a quiet, creative morning, and it's just like, I don't know how to be quiet. How do we be quiet? Just going to test this sticker out too. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Worked great. Just want to make sure that they do not like incorrectly cut, because I have seen that happen. So we got to double check them before we do anything. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to see, this is Sydney's. I'm going to see if we can get all of these packed before I hang up for before the end of the stream. So this is Sydney. We cannot forget Sydney. I think it's really easy to forget sometimes, especially when I'm doing like too many things. Sydney. Yeah. Okay. We're doing great now. We will probably need to print some more. So I'll just do as many as I can before I have to print some more. Let me fold this and then I will put the other stuff in. I think that's what happened last time. I just like folded it and then forgot to put the stuff in it. Sticker sheet, sticker, label, and that. There we go. Right here. This Sydney, I already forgot. This one. Sorry. Hold that thought. Oh, Chanel. This is Chanel's. And they're actually in order on my list over here. So I could just look back at that. Let me get that up here too. Chanel. Sydney and Chanel. Beautiful. Wow, that was a good call on the Virginia eye. Okay, so this is Chanel's. Thank you, Chanel, for being here with me. That's Chanel. And this is Aricha. And we're going to put this there. Place our sticker sheet and our decal. I do really like this like whole package. I think it looks so cute. Should save a little bit so that I can take a couple of pictures because I wanted to make a post on Instagram. Haven't done it yet, but I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I haven't yet. Okay. I'll just do I only have room for one more. So actually I'm going to stop on this one because then I can still take a picture and I can use these right here. So I will take some pictures of them and then I will probably have to finish these maybe tomorrow. This is Aricha. Okay. I'll finish these tomorrow, right? I think I can do it tomorrow. This is Aricha. And then that way I can take some pictures still and get them. I like that. I like the way I wrote that. I like the handwriting on the E there and the lowercase a. Okay, so we have a whole bunch ready here. We still have plenty more to do. Yours is, let me see if yours is here, Emily, because then we can do yours right now. We have one more here. Oh, yeah, but it might just be that it's because, like, Patreon sends me the people who I'm supposed to send them, like, as they, like, their subscription is renewed. So I think probably yours may renew a little later in the month. And everybody's is different. It depends on the day you signed up or something like that. So, but I know yours is coming because I can still see that you're there. So yours will be in here too. Let's do yours, right? We'll do it, right? Do I have an extra? I do. Is that perfect or is that perfect, Emily? Let's do yours. We'll do yours right now. Emily. And I have to remember that. I have to remember that this one's yours. And we'll pack yours. Thank you for mentioning it. You got the last one here. I'm going to print more. So because I know I'm going to need a few more. So I'm going to print more and then I will share those. I mean, but it is kind of nice to see it happening like live. Like you get to watch it. I see like sometimes those people on TikTok and people go, can you please pack my order? Can I watch you packing it? And so this is kind of like that. Right there. With your sticker. This is Emily's. Yay, Emily. Yes. Okay. So this one I'll hang on to it a little bit longer. And plus I have to go get stamps. I heard there's a bunch of cute stamps out. I hope I didn't miss the like drops because sometimes I go over to the post office and I'm like, oh, I always say this. Do you have any new stamps? What kind of new stuff do you have? And they go, well, we had this, but they already sold out. And I'm like, what? I always without fail. Like I didn't get any Barbie ones. Like I'm really sad about that. That's unfortunate. And ta-da! Emily, it's yours. So I'm gonna put this in the pile. So look, this is how many we did. Emily's, Aricha, Chanel, Sydney, Bryn, Virginia, Amanda, Sarah, Luce, and Yvette. So now I gotta go get some stamps, some domestic and some international stamps, and then I'll put these in the mail tomorrow. Woohoo! That means that y'all will get yours probably before the end of the month, which is very nice, I think. And then, of course, as Patreon updates my subscriptions, then I will continue to ship out for those of you guys who are not here yet, but you will be if you know that you are subscribed and you are expecting to get another package this month. So this is what we'll be getting, and I hope you guys like them. I really like this little combo this time. So sometimes, I mean, I've been on Patreon now that, like I said, 3 years. So it'll be my 4th year. This is going to be my 4th birthday. And, sometimes it's kind of like I can't think of new things to do. And I feel like I'm always doing the same things. Like I know what I like to do. So I'm always trying to do those things. So it's hard sometimes. I feel like this is a pretty fresh combo that I haven't done yet. So this is exciting. And I hope you guys like them. I definitely enjoyed packing these up with you guys on stream today. Thank you for letting me do this. This is something I had to do anyway, and I feel like this was still pretty crafty, and it was nice to be able to take care of some of my tasks that I had to complete on the stream with you guys today. Thank you for keeping me company while I worked, and I hope I could do this again sometime. Maybe we should do one every month for Patreon just to see like what's packing. What are we packing up, you know? So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream now because we went a little bit long, but it was fun. I'm really glad. Thank you for chatting with me and for just basically like sticking around and being here. So I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. In case you didn't quite catch that, I will be having another stream on Sunday morning. If you feel like getting up early, or if you're up early and you want to come journal with me, that's what I do on Sunday mornings. So I'll be doing a less chatty, maybe a little bit of chatting, but not too much. Definitely talking about journaling, definitely talking about what we write in our journal. How do we, like, what prompts do we have? What kind of things, like, if you don't know what to write, like, let Sunday be the first day that you write, and bring your journal. I'll give you a prompt. I'll tell you what I'm writing about, and then we can both write in our journals. So make yourself a little cup of coffee or a Dr. Pepper matcha, and meet me on Sunday. I do this one at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, Central Daylight. So if you're up early, come and join me. Otherwise, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I had fun with you guys today. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you next Friday for another Friday night session. So come and see me then. Bye, guys.